Hey guys, happy Friday. Today is Friday, April 19th. It's also Good Friday. Very excited to have Yair Burac Rodriguez. Oh my God, I did it. On the show today. So give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, let us know you can hear us and see us. Once again, Jennifer Holt, good morning. Once again, Kathleen Brockmeyer's on. Once again, Ted's in his glasses just to tell you why. I have a sinus infection, I'm light sensitive, and these glasses allow me to see your comments. And I'm not trying to be John Lennon, I'm not trying to be Corey Hart, sunglasses at night. I'm literally, Renee Funk, what's up? Just trying to see. Good morning, Tyler. So welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. We had a great conversation before. Veronica Flores popped on. What's up, Veronica? John Batman came on. Alex Burnett still look cool. You guys are good. I'm trying to wear my Easter colors today. I don't know.
Looking good.
Looking good. You too.
Yes.
All right. So I'm very excited to have you on the show. When I posted about you this morning, I had a whole bunch of comments, private messages. He's such a nice guy. He's a wonderful human being. I love that. You could already tell that about you. I do need a pair of back glasses, by the way. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. But I'm super excited to have you. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, so tell everybody wants the origin story, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, I've got to add, I want you to include your name, Yair Burac, in there when you tell your origin story. But tell us a little bit about you.
Well, first of all, I was born in Panama.
Panama.
Yes.
I've been there.
Oh, thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you. I came to this beautiful country, about 20 years ago now. I can't say anything negative. Nothing but good love and vibe since I got here. Of course.
Did you come here and you spoke English, or did you have to learn when you got here?
That is something that I had to actually learn. Took me about 6 months.
Nice.
To learn the language. Always.
You sound great.
Oh, thank you. I do get confused for being from Jamaica or.
I would have actually, before you said that. Ken Williams said I almost missed that. I had to end a showing.
Oh, thank you,
He's
Ken.
such a great support. We have been there, Jill. I've been to Panama. I would have guessed Jamaica, maybe. Something like that. I bet you do.
Yes. But I mean, other than that, it's been a great experience. As I mentioned, I've been to, I guess, everybody who come to the Orlando area relates to this. You work at a theme park.
Pretty much,
Yes.
all day long. Is that where you started?
I started working at Universal Studios, making jewelry, believe it or not.
Wait, okay. By the way, Ken says we're good looking. You can
Thank
come
you,
on the
Ken.
show anytime you'd like, Ken Williams.
Thank you.
You started at Universal making jewelry. Is that one of those things where you put like the initials on things?
Yes.
Oh my God, I pass by those all the time. Like, who buys that?
Oh man.
Sorry, no judgment.
Come on now. It's all about the art, man.
It's about the art. So did you have to learn that particular talent when you got here? And
That is correct.
how did Universal go, all right, well, you look like somebody who could make jewelry.
Well, the owner of the business actually had a kiosk out there. That's how I started, and gave me the opportunity of showing what kind of skills I can bring to the business. Of course, at first it was not easy, but eventually determination.
Determination.
Yes, the key.
That seems to be a theme in your life.
Yes, determination to learn something new and become
We love you,
better at
Donna.
it. Thank you. Becoming better at it, that's what
So
matters.
that's your first job.
Correct.
Are you learning English as you're going through the first job?
At that point, I already knew the
So you
language
knew.
very well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I'm always fascinated because Americans in general, my friend Jill's on, so she can attest to that. When we go to another country, we expect everyone to speak English, right?
Correct.
So we don't. Jenny's on. What's up, Miss Jenny?
Jenny.
We expect everyone to speak English.
Correct.
And so it's just so funny that we don't learn the language when we go anywhere else, but when you're here, we expect you to know English. And I'm generalizing.
Nothing but love. Like I said, I mean, no comments on that one.
No comments on that one.
Yes, no comments on
So
that one.
you learned a trade. You worked. How long did you work at Universal?
I worked with the same company for about 5 years.
Wow.
Yes.
And then, so what was your next move? I mean, when you come here, I mean, it sounds like a
correct.
great job.
Correct.
What was your next move?
Well, the next move I got referred to Expedia by a good friend. He actually called me and asked me if I would be interested in working in sales concierge as a sales concierge. And I said, well, I'm always up for the next challenge. So let's see what they have to offer. I've worked for Expedia now for 5 years, which I still do, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Know. Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well,
this sounds like a connection I need.
I see it as a great journey as far as breaking out of my shell, learning how to treat people with, respect, understanding, how to bring value to everyone that comes out here from a different part of the world to enjoy themselves at any of our so-called theme parks. And it brings very good joy on me because anytime I put a smile on somebody's face or a family, it makes my day much better. It fulfills my purpose.
Isn't that Miguel Diaz says I worked with you at Universal?
Yes, I met Miguel there actually.
It's a small world, guys.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that seems to be the oh, we love you, Shirley. That seems to be the resounding thing when you talk to Yair, when you read the stuff he does, when you see what he's doing. It's all about the love and the bringing smiles and the happiness.
Yes.
So when you got to real estate, how did you make that transition?
This was my wife's fault.
Oh, we're gonna give the wife a fault thing. You're
yes,
brave.
Yes.
You're going into a long weekend, my friend.
She actually invited me to what's his name, Ten Merrill, one of those conferences at the Florida Hotel.
Yeah.
And I asked her, why were you taking me somewhere where I never planned to go to no conference? And she goes, well, baby, I see something in you. I think you will love this real estate thing.
That's a great wife there.
Oh yes, can't complain, man. I love her.
I love it.
And she motivated me to pursue my real estate career.
Did you want to do it before that?
Nah.
Did somebody introduce you, or was that conference was the first kind of step?
Well, second to that, a second voice came up to me working through Expedia. This lady named Claudia Childs. She actually asked me, why don't I get my real estate license and start selling timeshares? And I go, ugh.
Well, timeshare is a whole other thing. Did you start?
Yeah.
Did you get out and start in timeshare?
No, I did not. Unfortunately, I said no. This is not for me. I think I have a better, different calling to to pursue and show what's the purpose that that I was put in this earth for.
Right.
Which is helping families.
Helping families.
Correct.
All right, so when you get into real estate, go through the class, I always ask everybody this, and it doesn't matter what business you're getting into, you're an entrepreneur,
correct.
You're an independent contractor, you're doing all this stuff, and then you step out. How do you create your database for your business? Because you are a business owner.
Correct.
This is universal, guys. So you have to have had some sort of database or know how to create it so that you can be impactful in your life and make the money that you want to for you and your family.
Well, I will say that I'm very blessed to come around people who value my friendship, first of all. And at first, because I didn't have, the guidance and instruction of knowing what to do, I didn't know who to reach out and how to reach out. When getting to the point where, I got to learn and know how to reach out and put myself out there, everything started changing. I am very grateful to have, the friends that I have around me, the family that I have around me who always push me and motivate me to go for more. And that's where there's a will, there's a way.
I love the topic,
from,
right?
The determination and there's, if you put your mind into it, it is possible.
So Luis says Yair's on fire.
Thank you, Luis.
Love Luis. And Ken Williams says full of passion. Because I think what's interesting about the way that it feels like the way that you approach things, it's helping first. So
correct.
I had somebody on yesterday, we talked about servant leadership. So you're in a place of trying to help people, and if that's your approach, we were talking earlier that you get it back. We're both law of attraction people.
Yes.
We both believe that what you put out in the world, the universe, whatever your beliefs are, there is something to back it up, and you're going to get it 100-fold, tenfold.
Correct.
But you still have to start somewhere. So did you have mentors that helped you as you're going along?
Well, I did have a great group of professionals around me who helped me through, the beginning process. Of course, I didn't know how to write a contract.
You don't know when you graduate school, guys. I hate to tell you, but you get out there and you're like, and that goes again universally. If somebody's got an idea and they think they're good at it, that doesn't always translate to knowing everything about how to do the business.
Correct.
So you didn't know how to do.
I didn't know how to write
lot.
a contract.
I mean, don't feel bad. Most realtors come out of that class, they have no idea how to write a contract.
Well, my first contract, I actually received help of this great, amazing soul of God. Her name is Wendy Stewart.
Wendy Stewart doesn't even know we're giving her a shout out today.
Thank you, Wendy, for helping me write my first contract.
I love that.
You know, following that, you know, the mindset, of course, changed when I started getting involved with, you know, the right group of people.
Yeah.
And the family that I'm with right now, I'm very grateful that I was able to become part of that circle. You guys know who you are. I appreciate all the help that you have given me and the motivation and the set of tools that is needed to succeed not on the business but life itself as a human. I of course apply more reading into my life experience and listening to positive gratitude motivations. Every day I wake up with gratitude.
Me too, my friend. That is so. Oh, Ken Williams says we are. You're gonna make me cry on a Friday, Ken Williams. I know you're talking about him, but it's still gonna make me cry. I think that's so important. You wake up with gratitude. Right. But what a lot of people ask me after the show, so I'm gonna ask you. I haven't told you this question because we don't prep questions here. A lot of people want to. They go, Ted. Everybody's so positive on your show. They're so evolved. I'm not that evolved. Talk about the fact that you occasionally have a not so evolved positive day, and then how do you overcome that? How do you get past that?
That is correct. I mean, get involved with the right people. If it's something that is not falling into place the way you want it, talk, ask for advice. You're not alone. That's why the word team, is there for. You have a team of people around you that can help you overcome a simple thing as role playing with somebody that or asking, hey, how was that experience? How do you overcome it? I'm not afraid to ask questions. I'm not afraid to ask my peers and people that I know that are there for me for advice and to try to overcome those things, because like you said, not every day is going to be a beautiful day.
Guys, it's not always like that. I have people, you're always happy, Ted. Well, I mean, I try, but you don't think I have moments where I'm on my Jill's on, so like I'm having a temper tantrum or a meltdown or I'm not happy? Yes, I have that. I literally have that. All of us have it more often, but what we try to focus on is the gratitude and the positive and the joy. Joy's been my word for 2019 because I believe that a lot of people think happy, and happy is very fleeting and temporary. Joy, you have to just find joy in every situation. Correct. That doesn't mean you don't get angry, you don't get upset. It doesn't mean that every day it's all sunshine and rainbows and unicorns for Yair when he wakes up. It's literally Ted goes shopping to get over a bad day. I'll go with that one, Ken. I like that. But we all have them.
Correct.
And so the if there's a will, there's a way is so important because you have your moment, right?
That is correct.
You have your moment. You do whatever you do. Meditate, pray, express gratitude, whatever it is you do to try to get through it. Go to a mentor like he's talking about. Yes. And we'll talk a little bit more about Carlos, Rosemary, and Luis, that office environment they create. But you go and you do what you have to do. But the difference is that you don't spend weeks focusing on the negative.
No.
It has its moment. It has its place and time, and then you move forward.
It is normal, and I've heard on one of my audiobooks, can't recall the name of the book right now, that those moments are needed for you to grow as a person. It's part of life.
Right.
As Les Brown says, it is life. You got to move forward. You got to move on. That moment is gonna come, but guess what? It's gonna build you, make you stronger. And I'm not saying that as a human we're not gonna have sad moments, hardships.
Absolutely.
It is all part of life. One thing that we have to be grateful is, guess what? The day only has 24 hours. Tomorrow is a new day, so you're gonna have to focus on something different.
Correct.
You leave whatever happens to you as far as negative, hardship, you gotta leave it behind. And that's one thing that I try to focus on the most, and knowing my purpose.
Oh, talk about that. So, a lot of people talk the word purpose. Purpose is thrown around, right?
Yes.
If you fall on your back so you can still be looking up. I love that, Ken. Purpose is thrown around. That's a big buzzword, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you find your purpose? Because that's a very you said it with confidence. So talk about that.
My purpose is to influence people around me, and I've become to that conclusion not too long ago in my life, because I understand that when I am around others, I can either be good influence or bad influence. You know how you have the good angel, the bad angel?
24/7, my friends. 24/7.
I'm your good angel. I'm your good angel.
Oh God, what does that make me? Probably the bad angel.
No, you're the good angel too. We're nice people. Come on.
Okay. We're gonna go with that. No comments from the peanut gallery out there.
No, it's all about finding the purpose, and finding the purpose is very important for all of us, because all human beings have a gift.
Agreed.
And once you find what is your gift, you will understand that purpose and your why for doing things is big enough. Then you will find that purpose.
I love that. And I love what Ken just said. He's a great leader because he's a great follower. Guys, leadership and fellowship and following, they all have a great little symbiotic relationship, and how you work them and how you actually are. I believe it's a big part of your success and how you interact with people, whatever business you're in. It's not just real estate, it's any business. But I think a lot of people out there would say, all right, well, I think my purpose is to be a millionaire on a beach somewhere or a yacht. But what you're talking about is this intrinsic purpose.
Correct.
This something that you want to do, that you know that you were built to do, that you were gifted to do.
Correct.
And so that's what you're looking for. And how did you find it?
Just a little tip. The meaning of my name.
Oh yeah, tell us.
Yair.
Oh, we're going back to that.
Yair. Yair means in Hebrew the light that shines. So that's a big responsibility that I have on me.
The light that shines.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
I am the light that shines. And if I am the light that shines, I gotta shine. I have no other way to put this.
Nice. Colleen's in the house. I love that. So my name, I love to share the story. I'm glad you set it up. My kids are going to just die when they hear this. But my name, Theodore, means gift of God.
Ooh, you are.
Come on. No, but I love that, because I think that's another manifestation is the word I was looking for earlier. So and that's what they used to do biblically and back in the time. They give you a name either by what's happening, or what they want to happen.
Correct.
So the light that shines, I don't know how you can set it up any better. And so I love that you have molded yourself or have grown into that.
Correct.
What do you say to somebody who might be having a struggle, which we all go through, and they want to figure out what their purpose is? A lot of people are walking around not liking their jobs, not liking their relationships, don't like where they're at in their life. How do they find that purpose?
Finding your purpose. How much do you love what you do? If you find what you do to be what gives you that motivation to wake up every day, it can be anything you do. As I was listening to a motivational quote by the late Martin Luther King. He says, if you're gonna be the best, you're gonna be the sweeper. Be the best sweeper there is.
Yeah.
So find the purpose by doing what you love the most, because that's the best way to get to it, to
Correct.
accomplish it.
Correct.
What you love will give you your purpose. And what I love is to influence others, and that's why I call it my purpose.
I love it. And you want to influence them. Ken says, ask the right questions will get you to the right answers. That's true.
That is correct.
And so when you say influence people,
Yes.
what I think, well, actually tell us what you mean by that.
What I mean by that is just a simple word of I love you to someone can be a good influence. Because not everybody is going to be having a good day around you.
Correct.
Just a simple word of you look beautiful today is an influence.
So funny. I practice this. People don't understand the power of that. there have been so many times, and I guarantee you've had the same experience. You say words like that. It's maybe that's the word. That is the word they needed to hear that day. And wherever your beliefs are, I believe you get this stuff put on your heart, right? And so whatever your beliefs are, you have to speak it. Don't hold it in. What good is it to hold it in? And sometimes you are literally making a dramatic difference in where that person is in that day and maybe for the rest of their lives.
That is correct.
And so I'm a big believer. I'm also a big believer in checking in on people. Just check on the people that you love, the people that you, it doesn't matter where you're at. A quick little hello, how are you doing, can go such a long way, because they could be having the absolute worst day, week of their lives, and you're the first person to reach out to them in a positive way, making them feel like somebody actually cares.
That is correct.
And so there's a lot of power in what Yair is saying, and it's so easy for you to actually put it into practice.
Correct.
You can actually make a difference. The law of attraction, Ken says, yes, I'm a big believer in that. And all of my friends who don't want to go to the law of attraction, there's so many things, and it doesn't matter what religion you are. Each of the books, each of the things that we, in our religions, there's some form of that.
Correct.
You know, if you're going to speak positive to the world, you're going to get positive. If you're going to speak negative all the time, guess what's going to come back to you? Negative.
That is correct.
And so, all right, so talk about real estate just for a minute, because I love to have experts on here. I love to have people who are in the world of real estate, because the news presents such a negative view of it all the time.
Yes.
God bless regular media.
Of course.
What is your feeling? What's going on?
With real estate, I learned from my dear mentor, Ken. And we're going back to asking the right questions. Asking the right questions will get you to what you're going to get at the end of what you started.
Yes.
Meaning, everybody has a why, but they don't know it. So in real estate, focusing on the why is very important, because as far as commission-wise, the commission will come, and we had this conversation earlier as well.
We did.
As far as the market goes, and of course you have to be knowledgeable about what you're working with, because this is our profession, this is our niche, this is what we strive to become better at. Real estate to me is relationship first of all, more than anything else. I love building relationship with people. Once I build a relationship and the trust, real estate becomes fun.
Right.
That's how I look at real estate. Of course, it is your business. You still have to have work ethic. You have to get up and grind. Nothing comes easy.
Dude, see, he's successful and still gets up and grinds. He still gets up and makes sure the relationships are where they need to be. He still gets up and attacks the day, is proactive with the day, and I think that's super important.
Correct.
All right, so we're going to share all of Yair's contact information, how you can reach out to him. Don't you want to reach out to him? I mean, he's so amazing to be around. You saw all the comments. Captain Integrity, Ken Williams says, I love that.
We didn't get to that.
Oh, talk about it. We have a minute or two. Go,
well,
please.
That's another thing that gets involved in my work ethic. The integrity, integrity to me is very important. Why? Because people will see you as you present yourself.
Yes.
And the integrity is very important. Your words matter. You got to be bold and truthful. Of course, respect before anything else. But the integrity that I bring to the table, has given me the opportunity to become a successful, real estate expert advisor.
And by integrity, you mean what you say is the truth, as you know it.
Correct.
What you promise, thanks, Michelle. What people can know that when you're in a room and you're willing to give them advice, help them out, that's really what you mean. This isn't a fly-by-night thing. And I think that integrity is an overused word that a lot of people don't really know what it means. I believe the same thing as you. If I tell you I'm going to do something, if I make a mistake, I'm going to be the first person to tell you I messed up.
Gotta own it.
I'm not going to bury it in my head. Yeah, you have to own it. If I tell you I'm going to get something done, I'm going to do everything in my power to get something done for you.
That's correct.
But you're never going to have to worry that I'm being dishonest,
Correct.
and you're never going to have to worry about the fact that I'm not going to have your back. His customers never have to question his intentions, and he truly wants the best for them. That's amazing.
Integrity, very important. Don't
Integrity. Captain Integrity. You should have a shirt made up with Captain Integrity on it.
Man, it's
Maybe
all
you
over.
already have one.
It's all over, right? It's all over. Business cards,
Nice,
signs.
Captain Integrity.
Real estate Captain Integrity here.
It's so important. Please, guys, don't overpromise and underdeliver. You got to tell people the truth, whether it hurts or doesn't. Especially in our industry, you really just have to tell people what's really going on and not bury your heads in the sand. All right, so we're gonna back to that. I love that Ken brought that up. We're gonna share all of Yair's contact information, how you can reach out to him. Who doesn't want to know Captain Integrity? Afterwards, any parting words of wisdom? Anything you want to share with them before we head out?
Well, I just want to go with what the title of this show today is. When there's a will, there's a way. Find the determination to go and accomplish what your desire, your vision, your goal is. Always have a clear vision on what you want. It is not going to be easy, but it's possible.
Amen to that. All right, man. You've been a joy. Look at all the love. You got tons of love on here today.
Thank you very
and
much.
much deserved. It's so nice and refreshing to be around somebody who you just know is authentic and vulnerable at the same time. That's why I love Facebook Live, because you can't fake it, guys. There's no editing here. Look at that. I'd edit out my glasses if I could. Thanks for being on the show today,
Thank you,
brother.
Tim.
I appreciate you guys. We'll be back later on. Mwah. See you soon.
See ya.